okay? What's up? Oh my God. Hi guys. Anyway, yeah, what's up? So today I was kind of just inspired to come home and talk to you guys and let you guys know what's up and who I am, and you know, I don't know. But anyway, first thing I want to say is I hate my YouTube name real bad. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's an airplane passing by. I live like very close to an airport, but not a big airport, like a small airport for like personal aircraft, I guess you could say, for people who own like their own planes, small planes and stuff like that. I hope to one day, I will one day own my own plane for sure. But anyway, I hate my YouTube name, the name that's displayed, the name that y'all see. It says Emily 000, and let me tell y'all, let me tell y'all how this name came about. So I'm outside in the front of my house with my mom, and she's telling me about how, like, I'm telling her about how, like, I want to start a YouTube channel and stuff like that, and I'm kind of like promoting it and stuff. I'm all excited, you know. Yeah, and she's telling me, oh, well, you know, you should change your name, blah blah, like change it to like Emily 000. I love my mama dearly. I love her so much. So, you know, like, I thought that was a great idea at the time. I'm like, oh, Emily 000, that's different, whatever. But when I started to realize it, like after the fact, I was like, I don't really like this name. It doesn't really do me justice. It doesn't really explain me enough. And I tried to change it, but YouTube only lets you change your name so many times within a certain time frame. So I just gotta wait like a few more months or something like that to get my name changed. And that's another reason why, well, that's a reason why I haven't gotten started with uploading videos or anything like that, because nothing is where I want it to be yet, like as far as my name change and, like, you know, stuff that I want to have set up or whatever. Just, you know, excuses pretty much. But that's the number one excuse, is that I don't like this name that I have, Emily 000. I really don't like it. So that will not stay the same. That will change for sure, definitely. And another thing I want to say is, a while back, I remember coming home from school one day, hanging out with my friend, and I was actually at her grandparents' house, and her grandpa was like laying on his deathbed, like he was getting ready to die and stuff like that. They already knew like it was coming, you know. It wasn't like it was unexpected. They knew that he was getting ready to cross over or whatever, you know. And you know, he was slowly dying, and I was lucky enough, and I say lucky enough because when you witness someone dying and someone lets you into their space like that, their personal space, their that, I feel like that's just a level of sensitiveness, something that you can't really touch, something that's not given to a lot of people. Like, you know, people die all the time, but I just felt like I felt honored to be a part of that or whatever. But her grandpa died at home, and he had cancer or something like that. I don't really remember. Rest in peace, Papa, by the way. And I was there for that. I witnessed that, and I seen him, you know, like, you know, I said my goodbyes to him, you know, of course, and then I watched him, you know, watch the paramedics or whatever come and take his body out, and it was very emotional. I cried, you know, even though like I could say that I didn't really know him that well, but it was emotional, you know. It's my best friend's grandpa, you know. She was emotional, so it made me emotional. But anyway, I came home and I told my brother about the story, and he's like, you should make YouTube videos like about stuff that happens in your day, because that's funny as fuck. And I was like, boy, you know, just playing around with him or whatever. And honestly, from that day, that kind of like inspired me, a little flame in me, because I was like, I could get on here, I could talk about stuff, you know. It's not that hard, obviously. But yeah, so I'm trying it out, seeing if I like it or not, or if y'all like me or not. But honestly, I don't give a damn if y'all like me. Y'all gonna get what you get, and I'm not gonna throw a fit. But anyway, And another thing about me is I love to talk. Like, I could talk all day, every day, forever, for the rest of my life. I'm just one of those people who love to talk. Give me a topic, I'll debate it. I love to debate. I was never on a debate team or anything like that. Could never commit to stuff like that. I always thought joining stuff like that in school was lame or boring or whatever, but, and not even really, because low-key I really wanted to be on the debate team, but you had to be in a certain class and had to have a certain GPA and for stuff like that. And that's another thing. I fucking hate the public school system. Fuck the public school system. If I ever have kids one day, they will not go to public school. They will either be homeschooled or go to private school, or I'm gonna teach them my damn self, because the public school system sucks. It really does. All it does is it's a memory test. Like, they test you on your memory and from stuff that you remember. They don't prepare you for the real world. So when I graduated high school, I actually had a lot of anxiety coming out of it. Like, my anxiety grew dealing with real world stuff. Like, I found myself having to like really take a moment and just breathe, because that was the level of stress and the level of, you know, pressure or whatever that I was going through. And I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm young, I'm 19 years old, like, the fuck am I stressing about? But yeah, like, that shit was crazy. High school sucks. Honestly, high school doesn't suck. High school had to be the best years of my life. Like, for real. The best and worst years, you know. Middle school was terrible. I hated middle school so much. Had a lot of great memories, I did, but everybody goes through that weird, you know, stage in middle school where they're kind of trying to find, like, get in where they fit in, you know. And I drifted around a lot, because I went to 2 different middle schools. One middle school was predominantly white, so I was surrounded by Mont Blancs everywhere. Y'all don't know what that means. Mont Blanc means white people in Creole. I'm Haitian, part Haitian at that, but whatever. A Haitian is 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 a Haitian, so I'm Haitian. But yeah, I don't speak the language or anything like that. I only know Mont Blancs because, you know, I got a lot to say about white people. But let me stop. I'm kidding. I love everyone, you know. I feel like we should all coexist and live happy and harmoniously. And yeah, but back to what I was saying, like, high school and middle school, yeah, like, they don't prepare you for what you get when you come into the real world, how to deal with certain situations and stuff like that. And I think that's fucked up. But, you know, we all learn in our own ways. There was another plane. Oh, actually, that's a helicopter. I can see it right here through my window. But yeah, we all learn to cope with different things in different ways, and, you know, that's just about how you bounce back from that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, that's just a little bit about me. I think I'm about to end this video now, and y'all just tell me what y'all want to hear. Comment, like, and subscribe. This name will not remain the same, just to let y'all know. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later then.